Hey everyone, welcome to Love to Create by Tonya. Today I have 3 Dollar Tree Halloween DIYs. For DIY number 1, we're going to be making this cute little Booville village for a fireplace mantle. Let's go ahead and get started on that one. Now the supplies you'll need for this design are 3 of these Halloween houses, 2 of the little cardboard signs, some of the fall and Halloween lights, and I picked out some of the skeletons, spiders, and some of the black creepy cloth. Now the first thing I'm going to do is score my houses just to give more of a realistic look of the wood on the house, and that way when I put the paint on here it will kind of sink down into the grooves. And I am going to be using some of that clear white wax and put a coat of that on there first, and that will help with the way the paint seeps down into some of the areas, and it just gives a more aged look when I use this when I apply my other paints. Now I'm going to be taking some of this castle colored chalk paint and applying that on here first, and then I'm going to be using some of the Waverly Antique Wax, and I'll be taking some of the white chalk paint and then just dragging that through on top of the antique wax, and it makes a really neat kind of neutral color tone. And then I'm going to take some of that black gray colored creepy cloth, and I'm just going to hot glue that to the back side of the house, and that way it'll look like aged torn curtains through all of the windows. And this was just a really quick and simple way to do this design, and I love how it turned out, and I loved how easy it was to put together. So you'll have to let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. You know, I did do the pumpkins for the fireplace the same way, and I will leave that video link for you. It'll be up top in one of the corners here at the end, or I can leave a link in the description below. And you can see I'm just trimming up that extra cloth on the back. And I left a little bit. I didn't worry about getting all of it because it kind of went with the theme of Halloween. Now I'm just going to take a couple of these little cardboard signs and I'm going to paint those with that ink colored chalk paint. And then I'm going to be using my wood letters again. And those are the wood letters that I purchased in a large pack. I think it was a pack or a box of those from Michael's. And that was such a great deal. And you get several of those wood letters in there. And just check those out at Michael's if you're in that little section where they have all those little wood pieces. And one thing about these little cardboard signs, it usually only takes 1 coat of the black chalk paint to cover. Now I thought it'd be fun because I'd like to keep my Halloween kind of the playful theme. So I decided just to put Booville on here. I thought that would be just kind of cute and simple. But you can see those letters, you get so many of these little thin wood letters, and they're really easy to work with because they are real wood. And of course, I'm kind of doing a little bit of the neutral and black and white theme here, so I'm just going to color these with some of the white chalk paint. Well, everyone, once again, don't forget to like and comment and share this video. I'm still working my way up to the 3,000 subscribers, and as soon as I get there, I'm going to be doing that giveaway for the supplies, and I've got all kinds of really neat things that I'm going to be adding to that basket for the giveaway. Now I'm just going to take some hot glue and glue these on. Now I did end up taking one of the little tumbling tower blocks and I glued some of those in behind the houses later because I felt like they needed a little bit more support. Now I'm just going to take those skeletons, and keep in mind everything that I got for all of these designs came from Dollar Tree today. So it was just a really inexpensive and fun and simple way to create this Halloween decor. And I'm just going to brighten these up with some of that white chalk paint. Now you can bend these. If you bend them really easy, the skeletons, they won't break. But I did take and put just a drop of hot glue where I kind of bent their arms and bent their legs so it wouldn't come completely apart. Because if you break them off too much, they will just snap right off. But I just wanted to make these little guys look like they were sitting in front of their houses. And like I said, I thought this was just kind of a fun and cute little Halloween design. Nothing too creepy, but yet it kind of had that October feel for sure to this one. Now, I just realized they do have spiders at Dollar Tree, of course, but I did have these in my stash from Dollar General. So the spiders were the only thing that were not Dollar Tree items. But like I said, you can use those spiders from Dollar Tree, which I do use those in another design. And I'm just going to add these spiders right up here to the top because I didn't fill in that hole, so I thought I'd just add my spiders there. And then I'm going to take some of that cobweb and just drape just a little bit of it across the houses on the top. Now I'm just going to tape down some of these lights, and I didn't worry too much about finishing the back of this because a lot of times I will take apart my Halloween decorations, so I really don't spend too much time putting them together and trying to cover the back. I actually think that we could use these houses and paint them to do a Christmas type village also. And here is our Boo Village all lit up on my fireplace mantle, and I just love how simple and clean this design is. Now for our next DIY, it takes 2 items, so it's $2. I'm going to take the ghost and paint it white and the base of it black. I'm going to paint this large Boo sign from Dollar Tree with that black ink chalk paint, and I'm just going to glue these two together, and it just made a very quick, fun, and simple design. Well, everyone, I hope you're enjoying these really quick and simple Dollar Tree Halloween DIYs. The last one is a really good one, and it is really quick and simple also, so I hope you're still with me so you can see that one. And also, I wanted to mention that if you have some ideas of some things that you would like to see, go ahead and drop that in the comments below. I am going to do a few more fall items. I don't think I'm going to really do any more Halloween DIYs. I've still got some fall and Thanksgiving to throw in there. And if I see something really neat, I may throw that in for the Halloween, but I'm going to kind of stick with the Thanksgiving and fall, and I am going to go ahead and get started on my designs for the Christmas decor. Now for our last DIY, we're going to be making a really simple Halloween wreath. And for this design, I'm going to be using one of the wire wreath rims. I didn't use the black pitberry or the bones, but I am going to use the large bat and the couple packs of the small bats. And then I'm going to take this scarf and I'm just going to cut that off. I had found those in my last Dollar Tree haul, but I took 2 of these to wrap around here. And I really wanted to do that whole black and white thing. I just love black and white anyway, and I thought that would be a very clean and simple design for my Halloween decor. And I'm just hot gluing this down. And then everyone, all I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to paint all those bats with that black ink chalk paint. Now I do end up using some of that twisted rope, and I didn't show that in the video, and made a really neat hanger with that black twisted rope. And you'll see that as it's hung up on the fireplace. But these were just some really fun and simple designs, and I hope you enjoyed all of them. Well, everyone, don't forget to like and share, the video, and watch some of the other videos, and maybe like and share. And I really do want to get to that 3,000 subscribers so I can show you everything that I'm going to be putting in the giveaway basket. And it's going to be lots of good supplies for you to create with. And you might not be able to create everything this year, but I just thought how great it would be, because I seem to be able to find quite a bit at my Dollar Tree, and I just wanted to share the love with you guys and put all that together in a giveaway gift basket. Well, you can see I took those tiny little bats that had the clothespin on the back, and I just pinched that off. Some of them I saved and some of them kind of broke. But I'm just going to glue my bat, the large one, at the bottom of the wreath, and look like the little baby bats are flying up from Mama there. And I'm going to put that hanger on, which you'll see when I show you in the video to come. And just look how cute and simple, and what a fun Halloween design decor piece this turned out to be. Well, everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you consider doing so. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and I will see you on the next one.